Good evening, everyone. We're live at 5. We're live at 5. Super excited about what we're going to talk about tonight. My favorite 3 words in the whole universe. I'm going to wait a few minutes for people to jump on. I think we have 14 people that said they were going to come on, so I always wait a couple of minutes. If you're tuning in for the first time, say hello. Let me know where you're from. People they always say hi. They say what state they're from, or what city. I always like to know who's jumping on the call. So if you're jumping on for the first time or you're jumping on for the millionth time, say hi. Let me know who's on. I love being interactive. For those of you that don't know me, if you're tuning in for the first time tonight, my name is Cheryl Hager. I am a Maid service owner. I own a company in Boston, Massachusetts, or North Boston called Maid. I am an active owner. I also founded Sisters Who Scale, which is this group. And I am a service industry coach, specifically cleaning businesses, and I help cleaning business owners scale their companies. So, like I said, a little bit about me is that my company Maid is a residential and commercial and power washing business. I grew the business from zero. I started it myself, mop and a caddy, right, all by myself, to over 700,000 a year and growing in 4 years, working the business about 15, 20 hours a week. Did I work 15 to 20 hours a week in the beginning? Hell no. I worked about 60 to 70. So I take you through what I did to get out of that rat race, for lack of a better word. I grew my company consistently about 30% a year in revenue, and the best thing is we did it during a pandemic. I say we because my husband saw how fast the business was growing and he decided to join me. People ask me all the time how I did it or how I consistently do it. I tell people it's a process of doing the right activities that produce results over and over and over, rolled out in a systematic plan on a consistent basis over and over and over again. Let's see if people are jumping on. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie. How are you? I'm good. Hi, Joan. Joan is new. Joan is the transplant from New York to LA. She's over there in San Bernardino, but we just had a call the other night, and I can tell you, I knew she was a New Yorker. I could hear the way she said coffee. She's one of us over here. Hi, Sarah. Sarah is my amazing assistant. You'll see her in the group, helping people get trainings and any help they need. So she's amazing. Merry Christmas. I know 2 weeks away, right? We're on, what are we? December 13th. Yep, December 13th. Hi, Gabriella. Gabriella is in the accelerator program. Jeannie, did you work 60 to 80 hours a week in the field or all together on the business? All together on the business. Gabriella, I was sick 2 weeks ago. It was awful. I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. So I'm gonna continue. So I kind of went through a little bit. Some of you know me. Some of you are just getting to know me. So the process of result producing activities is what I teach people how to do. And I teach you how to never give up, how to never quit, and how to stop feeling sorry for yourself, because half your problems are caused by yourself, okay? These are things I try and never do. I never quit. I'm a tough one. I never feel sorry for myself, and I'm always looking for ways to fix things, solve problems, continue, keep going, right? Despite the odds. And that's what's going to make all the difference in the world when it comes to hiring for your company, running your operations, getting more clients. Because clients are going to cancel. Clients are going to have money problems. They're going to cancel. Right? People are going to go through divorces. Things shift. Things change. Sometimes people just can't afford you. They want a cheap client, right? A cheap cleaner, rather. So things kind of change. So today we're going to talk about my 3 absolute must-haves if you're going to build a business, going to build a successful maid service. I get thirsty when I talk. So you guys have to realize I've talked with and worked with hundreds of cleaning business owners, and I will tell you this. If you don't have these 3 systems down, you're never going to get to where you want to go in the industry or any industry. It's just a fact. I speak all facts, no fluff here, no bull. So what happens is most owners overcomplicate things. They struggle with the most simplistic things that you need, right? I see it all the time. And everyone's business is a little bit different. So some do residential, some do commercial, some have Airbnbs or a mix. Some owners have window cleaning, carpet cleaning mixed in there. And although the technique and quality of the cleaning has to be there, that's only one small minor thing to building a successful maid service, right? So, you know why I wanted to scale my maid service, my cleaning business? Because I have a relentless junkyard dog approach. That's what they call me. They call me the junkyard dog. I see something, I latch onto it, and I don't let go, okay? And I stop at nothing to keep going. Success is up to me. It's not the circumstances around me I'm in. It's not the stimulus that happens on a day-to-day basis. The whole thing is up to me. And that's an awesome thing, but it's also a scary thing at the same time. It's an awesome thing because the sky is the limit and I am responsible for making anything happen in my life, good or bad. Choices, like our choices affect our outcomes more than you realize. So you want to learn how to pave your own way. You want to carve a path for yourself on exactly how you want your business to be, how you want your life to be. And so when you have a mindset like this, nothing can stop you, right? You're 100% in control. There's no crying about shit that goes wrong. Shit's going to go wrong. I swear sometimes too. I know that's the Boston in me. Shit's just going to go wrong sometimes. So you get to make all of the decisions, all of the choices. You get to set all of the boundaries. You get to do everything. And that's one powerful seat to sit at, right? Everything is up to you. Like, that's cool. How much revenue you want to make, how many people you want to hire, when you want to take your vacations, when you just say, screw it, I want a day off this week. I'm taking Wednesday off, a mental health day, a me day, a going to do whatever I want day, right? The spa day. You can pave your own way. So what else do you get when you pave your own way? That's all the good stuff. When you pave your own way, you're 100% responsible for the stuff that goes wrong. Your payroll mistakes, your quality control, your employee hassles, people not getting along with each other, like teams that don't mesh. You know, if the staff they don't get along, you're responsible for, you know, just to some degree, cancel clients. Sometimes it's money. You don't have any control over that. Loss of revenue, choosing the right or the wrong technology to implement in your business, you're responsible for that. You have a ton of things that you're responsible for on a daily basis. And so when you decide to pay your own way, it's a trade-off, okay? You're going to trade these things off. And if you want the freedom, you have to sacrifice. There's no getting around it, right? You have to do the stuff that's like sometimes not fun, okay? Freedom to do what you want is not free. Let me repeat that again. Freedom to do what you want is not free, okay? It's not easy. It takes guts. It takes the willingness to do whatever it takes to cross over fire. Those hard times, you're going to have hard times, right? I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to have hard times to figure out the problems, to create the solutions to those problems, to put out those fires. And so when you have to do that stuff and you learn how to do it, that gets you to the other side. And this isn't for everyone. Some people will start businesses and think it's easy, right? I'm sure most people in this room right now thought it was going to be a little easier than it is, right? Raise your hand if you think it was going to be easy. Just say easy so I know if you think it was going to be easy, right? Some people will do this and they think it's going to be easy. And some people will quit. People start and stop cleaning businesses all the time. People start any kind of businesses and stop them all the time, right? They quit or they shut down once they realize it isn't for the weak. But it can be done. It can be done. I'm doing it. There's other people doing it. It can be done. So let's talk about those three things. If you want to grab a notebook, a pen, write everything down, you can. I call them my 3 proven systems that if you take time to develop, I 100% guarantee you will be successful at. But you have to listen to the first thing I said. You take time to develop it. It's not going to happen overnight. I put my life on it. Because these 3 things is where 95% of the struggle is in your cleaning business. Now remember, I see this all the time because I coach people at different levels. It's all the same three things, right? All the same three things. So, and some of my clients they're just beginning, right? And this is great that they are with me because they're going to avoid a lot of heartache, a lot of stuff they don't have to go through, failed cleaning business systems that don't work. So kudos to my clients that have invested in themselves early on in the process. You're going to skip a lot of heartache, right? You understand this concept. So if you don't feel that you're worthy or you don't need some kind of business support, then I advise you to quit now. I wouldn't go even further. It's a waste of your time. The biggest thing you need to do in order to be successful in this category of personal growth, it is personal growth that's going to foster your adaptability and your resilience, okay? So in this dynamic and often unpredictable business environment, the ability to adapt and to change and to bounce back from setbacks is essential. You're going to be relentless. You're going to be Rocky Balboa. You're going to keep getting up because you're going to get hit with some blows. It's just the way it is, right? Life is full of blows, right? Not just business. Life is too, right? You're going to keep getting hit, and then you have to keep getting up, okay? So personal growth enables individuals to develop that resilient mindset to cope effectively with the challenges that are going to come to you every single day. Personal growth enhances your decision-making skills, right? Because as individuals, we grow personally and then we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our values, and our goals. So this self-awareness can lead to more informed, strategic decision-making in the business world, right? Make sense? It also, what else can I say? If you don't understand that you need to grow personally, then there's a problem. So let's talk about the three biggest things. I'm gonna say what the three are, and then we're gonna go into the different ones. Okay, these are going to really grow your maid service, and you're probably not going to expect them. Maybe some of you will, maybe some of them won't. These three letters or these three words will change your business, and they will change your life. Number one, you have to have discipline. That's it. Number one, write that down. Discipline. Number two, consistency. You gotta have consistency. You can't do the same things every single day, monotonous until you don't want to do them anymore, okay? And number three, execution. You need to act, right? None of this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna write it down on the list, I'm gonna put it in a pretty package, and you're not gonna do it, right? You have to do the result producing activities that are gonna bring you the best possible results and bring you in the revenue over and over and over. You have to be disciplined enough to do the hard stuff. You have to be consistent enough to do the hard stuff, and then you got to act. You got to execute on all the hard stuff, right? These three words, I guarantee you, are the catalyst to your success. This is your baseline. This is your springboard from wherever you need to jump from. So let me break these down for you. If you want to write it down, then we're going to tie everything in together. So number one, I'm going to call it self-discipline. It's the same. Discipline, self-discipline. So definition is self-discipline is the ability to control oneself and make choices that align with your long-term goals and your values, whatever they are, even in the face of short-term distractions and temptations, right? Choosing the vegetables over the mac and cheese. That's an example of self-discipline in the diet world, right? It involves cultivating habits, cultivating behaviors and attitudes that contribute to personal growth for your professional success. So individuals with a strong self-discipline, they're able to regulate their impulses, they're able to stay focused on tasks, right, to get the job done, and they're able to persevere through challenges. Not because it's easier for them, they don't want to either, they just do it regardless of whether or not they like it or not. They don't take into consideration that they need to like something to do something, okay? And that is the winner here. So key aspects of self-discipline, what do they include? They include delaying your gratification, delaying your gratification. So the ability to resist temptation in the, you know, of immediate rewards in favor of achieving a larger, more significant goal in the future. Example, taking a bigger paycheck than you should. So when you're trying to scale your company, that in many of you don't know this, the number one reason why business owners fail is because the owner takes too much of a paycheck or too much of an owner's draw if you have an LLC. They take too much money. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. You need cash flow to grow your business, okay? And if you don't know your numbers and you don't know where you're at, how would you know how to pay yourself? If you don't know what your profits are, how would you know how much to give yourself, right? This comes into play a little bit more when you're out of the field and you're no longer cleaning, okay? Next key of self-discipline is focus and concentration. So concentrating on the task at hand without succumbing to distractions, put the phone down, right? Both external and internal, all right? You have to take ownership of your actions and your decisions, and you need to be accountable for the outcomes, okay? If you're trying to get your social media, your content written, and you're trying to post and you're letting the phone distract you, or you get the TV on and who knows what's on Netflix and you're bouncing in and out of it, you're not being disciplined. Shut that TV off. Put the phone face down. Put it in the other room. If you don't need to be near the phone, put it in the other room. That is a distraction. You're not going to accomplish anything, okay? You got to get the distractions out, right? Out. You're not going to propel yourself forward, right? And propel your business forward. Because here's why. You can't expect different results if you're doing the same thing. So growth, whether it's personal, whether it's business, growth is the same thing. Growth is uncomfortable. Growth means change. And growth is so challenging, but if it doesn't challenge you, it's not going to change you, right? It's not going to, if you don't change and do something uncomfortable and something you fear that doesn't feel good, right? You're not going to change. So self-discipline is doing a set of actions, whether you want to or not, right? That's the big phrase, whether you want to or not, that have a positive impact on your business and being able to continue to do those actions and delay that gratification so you can achieve that level of success that you truly want, right? Because like you're down here, but you want to get here. So there's something that has to give in the middle. You have to sacrifice here to get to here. It doesn't happen any other way, right? And it's hard. It's hard because we live in a gratifying world right now. Everything is quick. We get everything quick. We get an AI picture quick now. We get ChatGPT. We get the phone. We get this. We get that. Everything is quick, right? So that's actually damaging us in one way, right? You don't think it is, but it is. Our cell phones, Google gives you the answer right away. Who even knew that would even happen? When we were younger, we'd be going to Encyclopedia Britannica to get the answers. That went out of business, right? Yeah, all that stuff, right? We get everything super, super quick. So, and you can use this stuff limiting, but don't shut your brain off, right? So if you're not self-disciplined, so if you are self-disciplined, you're going to use these things as tools. If you're lazy, you're going to use it as a crutch. And these are two completely different mindsets. Is this making sense here? I'm going to check in with you guys. Joan, you're going to kick ass. You're from New York. I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be worried. I'm not going to let you down. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Amy. Discipline, consistency, execution. Those are the three words. Live by those words. Live by those words, ladies, right? Live by those words. Number 2, consistency. Let's talk about that. Consistency generally refers to the quality of being consistent, which means acting or having or behaving like in the same way over time or in a similar circumstance over time. So it involves maintaining a very stable and unchanging condition, doing a result producing activity like I talk about over and over and over again to produce optimal results. Stopping and starting business building activities will not grow your business. I'm just being honest. You gotta be consistent as a freight train. You gotta keep going, right? You have to keep going. So Try one thing for a month, right? And then, like, if you try one thing for a month and then you try another thing for the next month, that's not going to grow your business. Oh, I tried that, it didn't work. Did you really try it? Did you really try it? So part of my program is the Facebook component is creating your content, posting all the time on your Google page, on your Instagram, all that stuff, right? And so I'll have some people say to me, "Oh, I tried that. It didn't work. I didn't get anything." All right? Let me tell you something. I post in 60 groups a week. Yeah, 60 a week without fail every single week. You think that's going to work? That's going to work, right? So you post one or two times, no one's going to really see you. The average is, someone needs to see your company 5 to 7 times before they hire you, unless it's a personal referral or a neighbor or something like that. When you're trying to, attract cold leads, they need to see your company. So by you posting all the time, you're warming them up to be a warm lead, right? Making sense? So you can't tell me that it doesn't work because I've done it and I built my company to the $500,000 mark, which we're over now, without paying for ads, without paying for Google ads, without paying for Facebook ads. That's 100% organic marketing on social media. You can't tell me it doesn't work because I know it does, right? Because I did it. But I did it consistent, and that's one of the key things some businesses are missing, right? That's it. Some businesses are missing that. That's okay. It's my job to show you how to be consistent. So when I work with clients, we focus on the most dead on, result producing activities that work, right? That work to produce income, your management levels, which is ultimately going to produce your freedom, your time freedom, okay? I know what works. I give you the tools to work, but if you're not consistent with these result producing activities I give you, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. You're either going to do it or you're not. It's entirely up to you. So what we said before was paving your own way. Here's the tools. You can do it. You don't have to do it. Your life, your business, right? So you have to show up for yourself, ladies. And you have to show up for yourself all the time and time again. And so when you do this, you're going to start to gain confidence in your abilities. And this is very, very important. It's very strong, okay? There's nothing more powerful than a confident leader. And as women, sometimes our confidence is shaken for different personal reasons throughout our lives. You all know what I'm talking about, right? Not easy. But a confident leader can't be shaken. So if you know that you have been consistent and you have worked through issues and tried different things and exhausted your resources, you can hold your head up knowing that you were giving it your all, and that's a powerful place to be. So the best way to start this is to schedule your consistency. Wake up early every day and do a consistent activity. Whether it's exercising, whether it's working on social media, your Canva posts, writing your employee training handbook, anything, right? Get up every day at the same time, a little bit earlier than normal, okay? And do the same activity. That's going to create a consistency pattern in your life that is absolutely empowering. I 100% guarantee this. The most successful CEOs get up early. They're up at 5 a.m., 4 a.m. They're doing stuff before everyone else is sleeping in dreamland, getting up at 7, right? They're up early. It doesn't happen any other way, right? So this will change you. It's going to change your habits, and it's going to change your business. So this is the control you're looking for. You have to trust me on this, right? Get addicted to your consistency routine. You need a consistency routine. Number 3, my favorite of all time. My favorite all-time word is execution. All right, I love that word so much. You want to get a shirt that says execution. So executing typically refers to the process of carrying out or implementing a plan, a strategy, or moving on a decision, okay? It involves putting ideas into action, ensuring that necessary steps are taken to achieve the goals and objectives by you, by the organization, or a whole, okay? So you have to implement the strategy. Now, this involves translating high-level strategic goals into specific actions and initiatives that can be carried out by different departments or teams within your organization. So like if there's you have a couple of cleaners, an office manager, whoever is in there, if it's only you, you're doing everything for now, but then sooner or later you're going to have to delegate. You're going to have to bring people in to help you do the other stuff, or else you're going to burn out, right? So that's how that kind of works. So execution is also linked to productivity. So it's about getting things done efficiently and effectively in a timely manner. Almost like putting deadlines on your tasks and holding yourself accountable. You need to do this in this frame of time, right? Because if you don't get the tasks done, your productivity will start to slip, right? So setting goals, I'm a massive goal setter. Setting goals on getting certain tasks done in a certain time frame. Now you've upped the ante. In a certain time frame, I'm going to get this done on this day, right? Or setting up a calendar of events will no doubt propel you and speed up your success, okay? Is this making sense? Who here feels accomplished when you get a bunch of stuff done, right? Raise your hand. Just say accomplished, so I know, right? You feel accomplished? I feel massively accomplished. When I get stuff done, I feel massively accomplished. All of us feel that way. So, doing this at a higher level and slowly increasing that level will eventually speed up. And then the efficiency process gets you even further than you had anticipated. So you're like in this crazy momentum, right? Procrastination, on the other hand, is the downward, is the opposite of this. So the next time you're feeling slow, ask yourself why. Like, why do you feel like procrastinating on things? Why are you putting things off? Is it lack of knowledge to move forward? Is it fear? Are you scared to do something? Do you feel like you don't have all the answers to get the task done? So break this down into the why, right? Why are you procrastinating? Get to the bottom of the answer, right? You're going to be able to plow through problems so much easier. Don't put it off. Get to the bottom of why you're procrastinating on things, right? When you can do that, you keep the train moving. You keep going. So I have a little homework for all of you if you want to partake in it. Who wants to do a little homework? Let me check in. Accomplished. Yep, you get it. Hi, Amy. Catch the replay. Nice to see you. Amy, I need confidence and quotes with my quotes. Very, very, yep, you can have a money block. 100%. Raina Cleary. Okay. Yep, I'm not sure what this is. You talked, what? Oh, someone was sick. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Raina. I wasn't sure what that was. All right, homework. Katrina loves homework. Katrina's one of my private clients up in Westlaw, Canada. All right, here's the homework. 2024, to help get you moving for 2024. Create a calendar for yourself. Put down three big things you want to get done in a week. All right, 1 week. So write them down in the week. Like, I want to get this done on a Tuesday. I want to get this done on a Wednesday, right? Write down specifically what days, what time frames you'd like to get done. Like if you want to work on your content creation between the hours of 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. or whatever, put it down whenever it fits in your schedule. Write it down, right? 3 things, okay? So examples would be writing your hiring ads, right? Creating your social media, like I said, for attracting new clients. You could do a personal goal like exercising 3 to 4 times a week on a certain day, on a certain time. I'm a big proponent of exercise and making the connection to, the discipline and the consistency and the execution you need in your business. I believe that when you exercise, it stimulates your brain and it actually makes you a better business person. I think this. So exercise is a huge part of my life. I believe that it helps us. I believe it helps our brain, our endorphins, the whole 9 yards. So those 3 things. Write the days of the week. They're going to be on your schedule, right? Then at the end of the week, tally up what you got done. You only have 3 things to get done. That's not a big homework assignment, right? If you track yourself like this, you will start to see these habits develop. You're going to see that you're disciplined to get the task done, right? You're going to execute it because you're getting the task done. And then over the 3rd week and the 4th week and the 5th week, now you're going to see your consistency build. Okay? That's how good habits develop. So it takes roughly 21 days to start a new habit. 21 days to start a new habit. Up to 90 days to make it a lifestyle change. 90 days, that's 3 months. Can't just do anything 1 or 2 weeks is not going to work. So you need to do this, right? Do this for a month. Do this for a whole 4 weeks, right? Then report back to me. Report back to me. Let me know how you did. So if you want consistency in your business on an elevated level, right? To be held accountable to make big changes in your business, we should have a chat. Come talk to me, right? I have a couple spots that opened up in my accelerator program because I have a couple people that graduated from it. So I have the availability to help more people. They've moved to my mastermind class. I have a mastermind class after the first accelerator session, and they just started. So they've created systems in their businesses. They've tripled their revenues. Now they're ready for my Level It Up class, so they've moved on. So I have a couple spots, okay? In the mastermind, we track everything like psychopaths, and I'm really tough on people. I'm tougher on them because they've been through my first time. So now it's really time to turn up the volume and get the work done, right? So if you are struggling with discipline, consistency, execution, procrastination, come talk to me, right? I'll help you. I'll help you put the right systems in your business to get your business growing, to get you out of the field. But I don't work with everyone because not everyone is ready to work with me, right? I hold you accountable because I want you to grow. So I'm going to push you to do things that maybe feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's for your own good. I would never put any of you in harm's way. You have to trust me. You have to trust me on this. So if you're ready to hit the ground running and ready to make 2024 your year in your maid service, DM me, right? Send me a message on Facebook. We can set up a call. I do a Zoom call. And if you're ready to commit, I'm ready to help you make those changes. So remember, discipline, consistency, and execution are the 3 things that I guarantee you will propel your success and take you where you want to go. The recipes. Oh, the juice recipes? Oh, I'll give them to you right now. Write it down. Okay, there's 2 carrot, apple, lemon. That's the first one. That tastes really good. That gives you an amazing energy. So I do a bag of carrots. I do 1 or 2 lemons depending on taste. I try and peel as much of the rind off because all the pesticides hang out in the rinds. And 5 red, like gala apples, not the red delicious, like the medium ones, you know. That's the carrot, apple, lemon one. The other one is the green one, which is also really good, and just packed with vitamins. So cucumbers, bok choy, green apples, celery, and then I rotate either kale or spinach, so one of the 2. What you have to do is you gotta wash them really good. I soak them in white vinegar and baking soda, and I leave them in the bowl, and I soak them, and then I rinse them off. Whatever. That's what you want to do. I have a juicer, not a Vitamix. I actually have like a juicer. So and so for that, it's 5 cucumbers, 5 green apples, a whole celery stalk, a whole thing of bok choy, and then like a whole bag of spinach. The kale, I'll put like 3 or 4 large leaves in it. You can't put the whole thing in it. So put 3 or 4 large leaves, and that's gonna give me probably, I want to say it gives me almost 3 big mason jars full of juice. So it gives me a ton of energy. So I started doing it again. I only did the juice fast last week to kind of clear my system out because I was sick. But yeah, cool. I like that non-business stuff. All right, you guys have an awesome evening. Talk to you soon. All right, bye.